Okay, welcome everyone. This is my Let's Play series on the Rainy Day Skyblock server, Season 6 and Episode number 20. Okay, so last episode I did the Outer Island mini builds, which were the custom tree, the travelling salesman or gypsy wagon or caravan, the watchtower, which I rather like, the simple well, the simple windmill with the wheat, the fountain, the basic lighthouse, and a couple of boats in a harbour, if you want to call it like that. And I think that's it. Yes, so there we go. So yeah, quite a lot of builds around the outside, yeah, not really too much left. However, what I do have is this ugly thing up in the sky. These are my mob farms, and I did I don't think I really centered it very well. So if we have a look here, yeah, so the center of the island is back here, and so this goes up off center. I should have basically tried to do it on center, but yeah, I don't know what happened there. But yeah, see, this is pretty ugly. I could just rip it all down, but I don't really want to do that. So what I thought I would do would be to disguise it. Now, I was thinking, or maybe you could do a balloon, a very big balloon, but then I thought what I could do is I could make this into a big, a rather big, a warhammer, sort of like a one-handed warhammer, sort of like Thor's Mjolnir. So basically have this part here as a handle, a sort of like a pommel at the bottom, not a pommel, a bottom part there. Maybe it is a pommel, I don't know. And then this being the top of the hammer. And what I will probably do is I will build it out. I think it's pretty much square, this. So we've got, what was it, minus 14? Minus 14 through to 5. So what's that? That's 19. Well, probably 20, but we'll just say 19. And 10 through to 9 is 19. So yes, so 19 and 5 through to 14 is 19. Yeah, so it's square. Now most hammers, you can have square ones with spikes and everything like that, but I think what I will do is I will sort of make this the base of it, and then I will come out from around here and go up at a diagonal, and then down, and then back up as a diagonal here, sort of like make it yeah, make it sort of like a hammer, yeah, hammer face coming out each side, which I think will look quite good. I have been collecting a little bit of where is it? I think it's 4. Yeah, so I've got some polished andesite and some polished tuff. I thought I'd do it in polished stone rather than normal. Yeah, so polished stone, make it look a little bit more metallic. And I'm not really quite sure what color I'll do it in. I might do it in mainly in the polished andesite, but then use the polished tuff for some for like the edges to give it more of an outline. So yeah, so maybe do the edges as the polished tuff, and then fill it in with the polished andesite. I might do this with something else. Maybe do it with yeah, look, I don't know. Really, I honestly don't know. I was thinking actually that with stone, like you smelt stone to get whatever that is, and that's got that smelting stone. Actually, let's go see if we can do that. That has a sort of like an outline, and that might look good like as a wrapped handle. So let's just get some cobblestone and go over here. Okay, I don't have the is that that's the cell wand. Okay, all right, let's just go get a smelt wand. Okay, so if I put that in and smelt it, can I smelt it again? No. So that's stone. So how do I make that into the next version? What if I put this in here? What can I get? No, that's just all stone bricks. I think I have a furnace hidden over here. What if I put it in here? Okay, so it is making something. So I can't smelt it with a smelt wand, but I can smelt it using a furnace. Smooth stone, that was it. So let's just have a quick look at these options. So if I put okay. So if I put these down, yeah, see they've got the edges are a little different. And then if I put these down, well, so did they, but they're opposite. And then these, okay, yeah. So I think, yeah, I think this is fine. I think having these as the edges, these as the base, and then this as the handle, I think that will look quite good. Yeah, okay, I'm going to do that. There you go. All right. Which means I probably need quite a bit of these. So I'm going to have to go and do that. Yeah. So that's what I'll do. So I think what I'll probably do is I'll just start off. I might sort of like do this bit here. So this is going to be a bit tricky. This is the yeah, so I'm gonna basically have to just enclose all of this. So I think what I might have to do is maybe just put a little trapdoor to come down into here, and then come into here and down through here. So I think what I'll do, I'm going to get rid of this bit here just to make it a bit skinnier, and I'll just leave a trapdoor somewhere, probably just up here somewhere, and I think I might just have to fly in and out. Okay, so but yeah, so this basically is pretty like that. Yeah, so this bit here, apart from this, which like I said I'll get rid of, is the same as that, so that's fine. So what I'll do is I'll put the stone up here, going all the way up to about here, and go all the way around. And then now the thing is that this isn't centered to this, so I'll probably have to make this the handle, and then if this comes out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, then I'm going to have to come out here as well. 1, 2, I'm going to have to come out another 4 out here. So I'll just going to have to work that out. And then up here, like I said, I will I'll face this, and then I will come out there. Yeah, okay. I think that's fine. It'll look interesting, to say the least. As to whether I then decorate it, I'll probably maybe try, like I said, I could texture the face, because this is, if I do the face as polished andesite, then I can obviously texture it with just normal andesite, and maybe something else if I can work it out. And then the same, maybe also with a little bit of tough. And then down here, I could possibly texture this with a little bit of just normal stone or something like that. Down the bottom here, I'll probably just make it the same of these two. We'll see. But there we go. So that's yeah. So that's looking interesting. I think that might work. It fits with the medieval thing. It'll be a nice, really huge build. So that'll be good. So if I put smooth stone just makes smooth stone slabs. If I put polished stone, okay, well that just does stairs and slabs. And polished tough does a couple of things like chiseled tough bricks. So maybe I could do that around the bottom part, around the edges of the bottom part. That would be interesting as well. There is also another tough that let me just have a look. I can never remember how to do it. There we go. There's some tough. So just chiseled tough. The chiseled tough there, and chiseled tough bricks like that. So again, if I have a look and just have a look at these, yeah, so this will be good to go around the bottom and top edges, and this would be good to sort of like maybe do something, I don't know. Maybe I'll make a design in the middle of the face of the hammer. So yeah, so there we go. All right, so lots of options. I think it'll look quite good. All right, so looking at missions, I can do one of the missions. So let's just have a quick look. 62, I'm pretty sure I'm up to around about 59, so 3 days, I'll get that. So yeah, $100 million. So I did get quite a bit by getting a couple of, well, by doing my sprites for a couple of days, and also selling some fish that I did some fishing. I may get that up to 100 million, but the problem is it's sprite keys. They're useless to me now. It's not much use me getting more sprite keys because I'm not going to upgrade them. So yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm not gonna do that. And like 848, I'd have to basically just grind with and try and get that. I'm not going to get that. So yeah. So basically, that's the only one I can that one is the only one I can reliably get. That one I may get, but again, it's sprite keys. It's not really much use to me. So if we go into the island one, and we have two more. We've got the max upgrader, so 3 tsunami keys, and then the dungeon runs, which is clash pyres. I may do the dungeon runs just so that I get the mission. But yeah, but what I can do is if I go into island upgrades, because I have grabbed my sprites for the last few days, I have got over 5 million sky dust, and I need 4.5 million for this. So buy that, and there we go. Okay, so I did get that. So if I go back into mission, and island missions, and there we go, 3 tsunami keys. Okay, now I think I'm probably going to have to go and get some more of these blocks, the andesite and the tuff, and also the stone, which basically means I'm probably just gonna have to mine for quite a while. So I'll do that in between now and when I start the mission. Let's just go to warp crates and open these 3 tsunami keys. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so 250,000 sky dust, a sheep spawn egg, diamond blocks. Okay, try again. Okay, big money, 10 million. Wow. Okay, weather totems and XP. All right, and we'll try again. And of course, I've got to actually select the key. Oh, I wanted that villager egg. I need a villager egg. All right, and hatch packs, shards, netherite blocks, and sheep spawn egg. Okay, all right, not much there. All right, so let's go up and put all these up here. We've got some regular hatch packs. We might as well open them and see what we get. Uncommon, uncommon, epic, rare, and common. All right. Okay. All right. So I do have some eggs to hatch. So let's just go and hatch these as Zephyr. Shark. An ostrich. A hyena. And a chicken. I didn't really do all that much with pets this season. I mean I got the max pets of each type mission, which is good, but I didn't bother with prestiging or anything like that. So maybe next season I will do that. I don't know. It depends on what actually happens next season. All right, now the Stormbreaker has arrived, so let's have a quick look at the Stormbreaker. Oh, okay, we've got lag. All right, okay. All right, just for the heck of it, hell of it, whatever, let's buy that. 500,000. I did get 10 million just before, so I can afford that. Yeah, no, and yeah, no. Okay, all right. So let's go and have a look in my RV. I may actually have a lot of stuff already in there. So what's that? That's Poison Blade 3, and that one's Guillotine 2. So nothing worth anything. Guillotine, Voidbringer, Value Picker, Guillotine, Windy, and Cloudy. Okay, so nothing in particular. All right, so let's go back. Okay. Yep, so got so all my villagers here. So these are my shopkeepers, all hanging around. Yep, there we go. And they can't get out because I've got the trapdoors there. Alright, so yeah, so I think what I'm going to have to do is some mining. I'm not really quite sure whether the mining outfit makes that much of a difference in regards to non-ores, but why not? I don't need Silk Touch. I don't need my shears right now. Okay, so that's a bit of a mess up there. Yep. What else have I got? Okay, so one of the fishing rods is a basic fishing rod. That's that one. We'll get rid of that. I will actually put my gear on. Let's grab all of these. Put them in here. That's that one. I can't just move it up automatically because they don't actually combine. Like if I do that, it doesn't combine. It takes about half a second. You can see there it doesn't combine straight away. It takes a half a second, and that basically stops it from just having to move automatically. Okay, and put that up there. Okay, let's put my spawn egg. I'll put that in there. And I have, let's go here. We have a diamond shard, and I'll put the other stuff in here, that and that. Keep these, and move these over here. All right, okay. So yeah, there we go. All right, I think I'll take a break. I'm just going to do some mining. To see if I can see how much of the filler blocks I can get, and then we'll come back and we'll see if we can at least lay out up here the outline of what I'm going to do. Probably do that with the polished tuff and see how it goes. So yeah, catch you after the break. Okay, welcome back everyone. Alright, so I think I might try and get started on this. I need to go and get my stuff from my PV. Where is it? There it is. Now I think I'll start actually with the polished tuff. So yeah, now what I'm going to do, I'll start with the handle. So if I go, I think this might work okay. So if I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hey, try not to fall off. And then, yeah, that's right, 12. Okay, there we go. All right, so I think that'll make a good, it's just one extra from around here. Okay, so I can go all the way up. So let's put MP, we'll make it 32, just in case anything weird happens. And we'll go 1. Okay, now actually, I did want to do this as just as the edges. So I think what I'll do is I'll just do the edges around here. Okay, and I think what I'll do is I will actually grab some polished andesite. And I'll go there and there. All right. So yeah, there we go. All right, I have no idea why that's there. All right. Okay, and I might just, if I take my multi-place off, and I might just come around here like this. Actually, this isn't going to matter because it's going to be, okay. It might. We'll just see what happens. There we go. All right. So what I wanted to do then is I want to do the corner edge here. So if I come in here and go like that. Now I don't think I've got too much room up here. So I think what I'll do is I'll leave 2 space in case I do need to get in there. And then we have the roof up here. So there we go. All right, so what I'll do is I'll just quickly come over here and we'll go with that. That. And that. I'll come back down here again. I probably actually need to do it down here. So there. There. Need to go down there. Keep forgetting what I keep saying. And there. All right. So MP32 again. All right. Do I have any more? I do, although not too much. Okay, so do the edges again. Okay. All right, so I didn't quite have enough to reach. That's okay. And then I'll do the top edges. All right. Okay, and then I need to do this. Now I did say, let me just take the multi-place off. I did say I wanted to chop off part of the this bit. So let's go and do that. That's here. Okay. might just take this off for now. Okay, and might take that off as well. I'm not using this anymore, so I'm just going to hide it. All right, okay. Now, let me see which way we go out. This way. So if I come out, might just use this. One, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Whoops. And then we have the... Okay, and I'll come over here. Right. So the edges are going to be, the corners are going to be there. Now it is going to be, this is going to be quite wide if you look at it, because yeah, but I'm going to build out this way, so that's fine. Okay, so right. Whoops. Make sure I get it right. Don't want to waste any blocks. Okay. Right, let's just build this all the way around. Ooh, nearly too far. Okay. And then I need to come up. I don't think I'm going to have enough. Oops. Is that right? Yep. Okay, I'm definitely not going. Oh, actually, I've got that. Oh no, I'm still not going to have enough, am I? All right, so let's just take away that one, and we go. Yep. Okay. So. All right. I'll go and see if I do have a bit more of this polished tuff hidden away, or at least any tuff hidden away. I think I just got rid of all of the tuff from my mining area. I only need 12. Where's my... Okay, let's go down here. I'll grab a little bit more just in case. I've done that wrong. I forgot to go out this way. Yeah, did it wrong. Did it wrong. Okay. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I need this. To come out. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then out here. Right, okay, so let's take all these out. Okay. All right, yep, so a little bit short. Okay, I don't need these anymore. So let's see what else I've got in here. Not quite enough, I don't think. All right, maybe just enough. A little bit more. Okay, so now I have to fill all of this in with andesite. Now I don't have too much of it here, so I do have a little bit more in PV, but I don't know whether this is going to be enough, because it is quite a lot of big space. So let's just see. So I'm just going to do 32 again, and we'll go nearly missed then. Okay, let's actually make it T64 again, and let's go and do this. I do realize this is completely flat. I may end up doing some extra decorations, and I'm actually thinking for these bits here I might bring them out one more, which means I'll probably have to go and do some more mining anyway. So I just want to get the basic outline and then I can work it out later. Alright, so that's the base of the handle. It is actually longer this way, so that's the way that I'm going to have to be do the extra ends on the hammer. I have done that bit, so I need to do down here, but it's not going to be enough. So okay, only a little bit short, at least for that part. Okay, I need to go and do some more mining to get some more of this. I probably could go and try and find some to buy, but it's a bit easier just to mine. So yeah, I think I will take a bit of a break. I'll just sit here like this and mine away. So let me just try something. If I do that, that's specialist. Okay, so wait for that minute to finish. Okay, there we go. The minute's finished. Alright, so nothing else is flowing around, so it's caught it all in the hoppers. Might need to just wait for it to come all the way through, or maybe not. Okay, so I've got 15, 9, 7, and none. Okay, so half a stack in 1 minute. So I'm gonna have to do a lot of mining. Yep. Did I keep any up here? A little bit. Right down here. Nah. Alright. I can just do it from here. There we go. All right, so that's that. Now, I need to do a lot more up here. So I need to do a lot of mining to do all that. But yeah, I think this will look good. And once I then maybe texture it a little bit, I'm probably going to have to make this come out quite a bit. So I'm not really quite sure exactly how to do it. I think what I might do is I'll draw out a circle, and then the corners of the circles I'll come out diagonally up until it hits the edge there and there. Now this isn't a square, so that's probably not going to quite work. Maybe what I'll do is I'll do it, yeah, I'm not quite sure. I'm just going to have to play around with it. Rather than make it... Okay, what I might do in that case is I will start here and I'll come up at a diagonal to get to a point, and then I'll do the same and we'll see where it ends up and what shape it ends up. But I might just do that outside of off camera. So I'd come up here and just go like this. Yeah, I'm just going to use it all up really quickly, aren't I? There we go. Yep. All right. Okay. Right. Mining time for me. All right. I will do a lot of mining and I'll come back after the break. Alright, welcome back everyone. Alright, so I've basically completed this, although I'm not really happy with the width of these. I did come out like 5, but I realised I probably need to double it. I think I need them to be around about half this width. So I think I need to come out maybe another 5 and see how that goes, which means I'm going to have to tear some of it down, and I'm hoping that I've got enough of the polished andesite to finish it off. So let me just come down here and do this. Now I did run out of polished andesite fairly quickly. I also yeah, so I have been I've been raiding a friend's or another player's stocks. Gan L1, I've mentioned a few times on the channel. He's very helpful. Yeah, so I raided his andesite and tough stores. So yeah, Gan L1, if you're watching this, thanks very much. I'll pay you back another time. Okay. Right, so let me just quickly do this as well. Now, I also haven't been worrying about things like mob spawning. I mean, I know this is right near the dark mob room and stuff like that. However, I do have that turned off, and I'm probably not going to bother turning it on before the end of the season. So I'm not worrying about mob spawn proofing. So inside all of these areas, all these extra areas that I'm doing anyway, are it's all just dark areas. So yeah, if it was a I need to do here, don't I? Yeah. So yeah, if it was mob spawning, then yeah, you get a whole heap spawning there, but I'm not really worried too much about it. Okay, so yeah, so this is going to take me a little bit of time to do. So let me just do this. Might as well just stand here and do it. Alright, I think I'll pull forward the rest of this of taking all of these blocks down, and I will come back when it's finished. Okay, I didn't actually need to do that last column, but that's okay. Alright, so let's see. Have I got MP turned on? So let's turn it off. Find it. There we go. So basically I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So let me go with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we'll go there. So that basically will come out like that. And I can take these off. Then we can just come up. And we do the same here. Might just actually just come down here and do this. Need some more tough. Here we go. All right, okay, and I can fill that all in. I'll just do it off camera. But if I have a look back here, that's a little better. Yeah, that just looks a little bit thin. That looks a bit better. The other thing I may do, if I could be bothered, because it's going to be a bit tricky, is actually doing all of this instead of this being stepped down in full blocks. Maybe do stairs, but I'm not quite sure whether I want to bother because that's a lot of stairs that I'm going to have to place manually. All right, so all right. Well, let's just do this here. So. What have I got? I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. So if I go, let's just take out those and we go with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then we go with down, out, and across. Oop. And then I can get rid of that and that. And we can go Oops, too far. And 1, 2, and I think that's the outline. So I still need to take all this out. I could leave it, but I mean, I've got enough. Yeah, I don't know. I'll work it out. I do need to take these down to though. So let's just do that. What am I doing? Okay, I think some of these might be falling. I'll go down in a second, grab them. Actually, let's just go now. There we go. And take a while to get back up again. All right. Yeah, so I'll just take out these areas. I might have to put a little bit back in the PV. And then I'll have to decide on how I'm going to texture it, which is going to be a bit tricky. Let me just grab that one there. And all right, and then I need to grab who cares? I'll go and get them later. Oops. Is that it? Yeah. Okay. Oh no, hang on, I do need to do this. Okay. All right, there we go. Okay, so I need to fill these in, and I'll do the same on the other side if I need to fill those in as well, and then I will come back and we'll see what else we can do. So I think I might, instead of full forwarding this, I might just take a break, and I'll come back when we're done. All right, okay, welcome back everyone. All right, so I have finished that. I've moved that out. I think that looks a little better. Yep. What I think it needs though is a little spike at the top. So I've just drawn a rough circle, and I'm going to see what I can do. I just did this here just to try and work out the middle. So if I go up a couple, I don't know whether I need to go up 3 at a time or 2 at a time. If I go up 2 at a time, I'm going up 1, 2, 3, 4. So it will be 1. That's 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3. It'll probably be that high. Ah, the building limit. I forgot about that. All right, let's see what we can do then. All right, I'll actually just do this. Okay, well in that case, let's see. Alright, and I might just put another layer. Okay, and I've only got 3 left. So let's just go with alright, so let's just have a quick look if I do this. How's that? Look, I think that'll do. Yeah. I think that'll do. Yeah. So spike at the top, perfect. Alright, now what I do want to do is I need to weather it. So I need to texture it. Got a bit of a problem there because I can't break stuff while flying. So if I want to do that, yeah, it doesn't work. Which is a bit of a pain. And I don't really want to go and make scaffolding because that's just a lot of string, and I don't really want to buy string or try and make string, and I don't have spider spawners. So what I could do is just do dirt. So yeah, come out here, do some stuff, go up a bit, do some stuff, and so on. I could probably do that. Yeah. Now, in regards to colors, I've got some normal stone, I've got some smooth stone, and I thought I had some andesite. Did I put it somewhere else? I think I must have used it all. Polished andesite, yeah. There's some andesite. Okay, just a little bit. Alright, so if I just come down here and say I want to go, this will probably take out a couple of things at a time like that. Whoop. Alright, so if I just do that, let's just see. If I go with smooth stone, stone, andesite, polished tough, stone, andesite, and smooth stone. How's that? You know, I think that's not too bad. I don't know whether, I think the smooth stone is a little bit too light. I'm not going to use smooth stone. But I'm happy with just the stone. So if I take that out, and I'm not going to be able to reach it anyway. Okay, so if I go with that. Okay, welcome back everyone. Sorry, I think I just got interrupted there. All right, so I've just done some testing here. I'm just trying out a few different textures, and I think this is about the right balance. So I've got andesite, stone, so this is all polished andesite. I've got andesite, stone, and then I've got smooth stone. I'm not too happy with the smooth stone. It is a little bit too light for me and smooth, but there's not really much else. I mean, I could use, I think I put it away. Cobblestone is just too cobbly, obviously. And the only other one I think was maybe polished basalt or basalt. So if we have a look at here, we have basalt, that's a bit dark. And then if we have a look at here, we have polished basalt. Again, I mean, it's a little bit lighter, but again, it's a little bit too dark. I had a look through all of the different blocks to try and find something that was close, and yeah, I just couldn't really find anything. Yeah, so if we have a look at Oregen, because I want something that's easy to get as well. So earth, we have andesite and stone, cobblestone. I mean, there is also tuff in here as well, so I don't know why it's not displaying that. Deep slate. I wonder whether deep slate. Let's just have another quick look. I'll see if I can go and see if I've got any deep slate and see what you can do with it. Blackstone's too black. One cobbled deep slate. There's a couple more. Yeah, I mean, I tried with calcite as well, and polished diorite. They're just too light. Okay, so I don't have too much. And I think I also tried with just tuff, but it's just not the right texture. So cobbled deep slate, and again, this is really dark, so unless it changes dramatically, deep slate tiles. Yeah, deep slate tiles is pretty much the only thing, so that's not really much good. And if I do basalt, polished basalt, already got a polished basalt. What if I come over here and grab polished basalt? Doesn't smelt. Basalt smelts. What does it smelt into? Does it just smelt into polished basalt? Smooth basalt. Okay, again though it's too dark. I don't want that many. Smooth basalt. Tough doesn't. Andesite doesn't. Polished andesite obviously doesn't. Yeah, look, I don't think there's really much else that I can do. One thing I might be able to do though is maybe something with terracotta. So smooth basalt is too dark, cobbled deep slate's too dark, basalt is just too dark as well. Whoops. Yep, definitely. Okay. So now I haven't set up a actually what I'll do, let's just go to Loot's shop and see if I can find the the blocks. Clash, bookstore, enchant, mobs, decor. Yep. Okay. So cyan terracotta. That's pretty dark. Grey, light grey concrete powder. Let me just buy one of them. Yeah, that's very dark. That's very dark. And then we've got these. So, is that the one that I grabbed? It is. Alright. What else is there? Gravel. Gravel, unfortunately, is a falling one, so it's going to take a lot of work. Yeah, I really can't see any other blocks. I mean, yeah, that's just way too dark again. Alright, why can't I fly? Alright, so let's have a look. And of course, so is concrete powder. I didn't even think of that. I'd probably go and get gravel now if I'm going to try this out anyway, and see if it works. Right, light grey concrete powder. That's actually not too bad. Okay, alright. Let's go and grab a gravel as well. Which way did I go? Here. Alright, one more look around. That's light grey concrete powder, which I had. No, it doesn't seem to be anything else there. Okay, let's go back. Gravel's got a little bit of brown in it. It might not work. Then again, that looks more out of place than that does. That's a pretty good gradient from there. Maybe take out all of these. Yeah, I think gravel will probably work best. Gives it a little bit of a rusty feeling as well. Alright, okay, so I'm gonna have to get lots of gravel. I'm going to have to I can't do the bottom. Can't do the bottom with gravel, but that's okay. I think I might just ignore that. So on the bottoms here I'll just have to do it without gravel. The tops I can put layers in, and here will work fine. Alright, okay, so there we go. I think that's what I'm going to do then. Did I just get rid of that gravel? I think I did, didn't I? Because I got the flint. Yeah, oh well. Okay, so, and that's, yeah, okay. Whoops. I think what I'm going to do now is I am going to maybe see if I can get somebody to hire to just come through and make some holes in my in here. Okay, let's just go and just because it's going to take me way too long if I have to keep trying to work around scaffolding or dirt or whatever. I can get somebody, get a Java person to come in and go, right, just break a random number of blocks fairly spaced out on all sides of the hammer, and then I can come in and do what I need to do. Otherwise it would take me way too long. And I might just ask if there is anybody who is good at texturing. Then they will know how much to take out or not take out. The other thing, of course, I could do is I could just put the blocks directly against here. Makes it a bit hard with the gravel though. Alright, okay. The other thing I was thinking of doing, like I said, was doing a putting I'm not going to worry about that. Yeah, it's basically if you come back here, it's not too bad. Alright, okay, yeah, so I think that's what I might do. I'm going to see if I can find somebody who wants to come in and do some hole smashing, and I'll come back when I need to do some decoration. So yeah, catch you after the break. Okay, welcome back everyone. Alright, so I have done some of the stuff here. So this one here on the top, because I can do it, I may have shown this earlier, but basically I have I've done this where I've basically gone in and done 3 or 4 or 2 or 5 or whatever holes in a sort of like a geometrical, not geometrical, but in diagonals and L shapes and stuff like that. And then I've gone in and I've placed the filler blocks. Now I did make it a little bit easier. I went with just tough, andesite and stone, just as through the 3 different blocks. It just makes it so much easier. I don't have to worry about falling blocks. I don't have to worry about smooth stone, polished anything like that. It's just those. So the tough is a little bit different, but I think I'm happy with that. Now over here I've done this a little bit differently. What I did was I just grabbed my pickaxe and went brrr, like that, and then over here went brrr, and so on, and just did lots of brrring. And I don't like this as much. You end up with some big ones here and big ones here. They're all fairly big and fairly bunched up, whereas over here we have individually selected ones where they're more on the diagonal with maybe only 2 or 3 in a row if you're lucky. I don't think I can see any threes in a row there. So I decided I'm going to go this way. I'm going to individually try and select the blocks as randomly as I can. So I did another one over here the same way, and yeah, same sort of thing. I've got 3 there with a diagonal, a couple of individuals, just trying to randomize it as much as possible. And I like that more than I like that, but this is the top. I'm not going to redo it. Nobody's really going to see it, so that's fine. So I did decide to go in and do the scaffolding, or rather the dirt platform. So I came out here, stuck a dirt platform, did the block breaking, came down, did another one, and so on. And yeah, I don't mind the look at that. That looks quite good. It does take a little bit of time. I did do this side as well. This took even longer, obviously. There is a little bit of a big gap here, but you know what? I'm not going to worry about it. But yeah, I think that looks good as just to break up the clean path, the clean surface. So I only have 1, 2 and 3 small surfaces to go. Then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 big surfaces, and then I've got to go down here and do here. I'll probably do that from inside. Like I'll break in here, go inside and do it from inside, which makes it a bit easier. So I've got to do those 3, and then I've got to do this one as well, which is basically the same way. So yeah, this is going to take a lot of time. I did ask if anybody wanted to do it, and I didn't get any replies, so I thought, no, well, I'll just do it myself. So basically, if I come over here, so I've done 2 out of 3 on these sides. So if I come here, if I come down to about here, I can reach up to there. So let's go with about here. Come out a couple of blocks, come over. That's a little bit too far, but that'll do. That'll do. And then I just go, okay, I just try and, like, and if it does that, I'm trying to only do individual blocks, but if it does that, I should do more than 1 block, shouldn't I? If I crouch, I won't fall over. So yeah, so I just do like this. Yeah, so that did the same again. I will leave that one, and I'll come over here and go there, there, and there. And then over here I'll go there, 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 up here, and up here. And then down here I can go, okay, that did 2 blocks. so did that. See, I don't like that. If it does 2 blocks, that's too much. So I'll just do that. And then I'll come over here and I'll go with 1 there. So that did 2. That only did 1. If I aim it correctly, I can sometimes stop it from doing it, but not always. And I don't really like those blocks of 4, so I'm going to leave that. And then here, if I can go just a single one, yep. And can I reach that? I can't reach that down that far. Okay, so there we go. So that's what I've been doing. Then I just come over here and go take this off. And this takes its time. I could go and get a shovel, but I'm too lazy. Okay, and then I come down and I need to be able to reach up to about here. So let's say about there. And do it again. So probably a little bit too low for where I am now. So let's do that. Can I just get that one? Yes, I can if I just tap in the right way. I want to do 1 there. Okay, that's fine. That's already got 1 there. So let's just come over here and do that. It's a bit easier when you're just facing the right way. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come down here. We'll do that one. Do that one. That one. And that'll do. And then come down here and I'll try and just do... can I reach that one? No, I can't. So... I'll just do that one there. And that's done that. All right, so there we go. So that's what I'm doing. I come out here and take these all away. I mean, scaffolding, like the scaffolding block is quite good for this, but yeah, I don't really want to have to do that. So then what I do is I come in and I go, right, I have tough, so let's do tough, and I create, so I go, okay, 1, there's 3 there, so I'll do 1 there, I'll do 1 in the middle there, there's a couple there I'll leave, we'll do 1 over here, a couple there I'll leave. I'll do that one in there. I'll do... I'll leave that actually. I'll do that one there. I'll come down here and do that one. That one. That one. Come down here and do that one. That one. That one. A couple there and do that one. Then I'll go to the next one and go, right, let's just pick every second block now. And then we go with the stone and we fill the rest in. Pardon me. Ah! Making sure I'm not missing any. And there we go. Now, bearing in mind I have only done half of that, but that's not too bad. Yeah, that's okay. Alright, so I will now take a break and do the whole rest of this. So, yeah, that, all of this one, and all of the other sides of this, and then also down here as well. Now, what I do also want to do, though, is I want to do like I've done a spike up here. I don't necessarily want to do any more spikes, but what I want to do is some other decoration. So after having done all of this, I think what I'll do is I'm going to call this the hilt. In the hilt, what I want to do here is some stones, so some precious stones. So I'll get some gold and I'll do sort of like a star or a diamond shape coming out in a gold. I might do gold on both sides, and then I'll do diamond on this side like that. And then up here, I don't think I worry about the outsides, but here I may end up just making some sort of design in the side. I don't know exactly what. I don't really have a logo for my channel. I thought of one for a while, but I didn't actually do it. Maybe I will do a big S. I'll just have to see if I can find the design that I was thinking of. The other thing I might do is, obviously it's a big sky hammer, so maybe I'll do a diamond, not a diamond, a lightning shape. So do lightning going down here, across and down there. So it's sort of like an S shape anyway, but a lightning S shape. And I'll do it on the other side, just to give it a little bit of extra difference. And I won't do it in diamond, but what I'll do it in is in raised black. So not the black, not the polished, but maybe I'll go and get some black stone and see if I can do polished black stone or something like that and do it in that. Yeah, so there we go. So that's just a design I'm thinking of. So there we go. So there is my ideas for the big, huge thing. What I do actually have to do is put in some doors so I can actually get into here. I can just go and go warp mobs, and then I'm in here, but then yeah, like I can't get out. So I think I'll put, you know what, I think actually I might just go with, if I can go here and just go 1 and 2. Yeah, I'll just put a couple of trapdoors there. You know what would I do? What would I do? I'm just thinking of, I don't have any. Okay. Actually, do I have any up top? I'm thinking of the pale oak. I don't look like I've saved any of the pale oak. No. Alright. And I don't have any pale oak there. Okay. Pardon me. I keep getting these ideas midway through the video and I'm not ready. I did notice that I do not have... Oh no, I do have my axe. Okay, that's good. Okay, alright. Let's just leave a floating tree. I'm happy with that. Oh, actually, it's in my... It's got into my tree collector, hasn't it? Should have just cut down one of those trees. Okay, tree collector. Where's my trees? Crop, mob, wood. Payload logs. Go into workbook, workbench, and we go payload planks and payload trapdoors. There we go, 2 trapdoors. Pretty white, but closest to grey that wood will ever be. So let's do that. Didn't really want to do iron because you need to have a redstone signal of some sort to open them, which I didn't really want. Okay, so where's my... What am I doing? There it is, okay. Alright, there we go. And go down. Alright. I should probably do some stairs. That was good. And I can't get up. Okay. Alright, let's just get rid of that. And we'll do that. I'll just jump up. And we will put this. Put that there. And we'll just go like that. There we go. All right. So yeah. So if you want to come in, you just go down. You're in. You can get down to here. If you want to get down here, then there we go. And the rest of it. If you want to come up here, then we do this here. I have actually, yeah, I've hidden all of that, so you don't need all of that. But you're yeah, you can do this, all of this stuff here. I did take out these switches. I'm not going to worry about that because I'm never going to use it again. All right, there we go, and we do that, and there we go. Okay, close enough. All right, okay, so there we go. So there is, yeah. So there is that. I think what I'll do now is just do the rest of it, and I'll come back when it's hopefully finished. A rather big build covering. I hope people get what it is. I hope people realize what it is. I hope people come over here and go, oh, what's this over here? And then they can come in here and check out, oh, it's the mob farm. I mean, you can see all the mobs anyway. All right, there we go. I think that'll do. I'll take a break. I'll do all of this, which will take a while. And then after it's done, we'll come back. Okay, welcome back everyone. Alright, I think I finished this. I don't think I really want to do much more, but yeah, I've basically textured, I haven't textured the bottom part, but I'll show you what I've done there. I've textured all the way around the top part of the hammer, and yeah, I think it looks okay. And then I added a sort of like a leather striping to the handle, and then down the bottom here, just out of skulk on one side, and I did a bit of a flex, and I actually used enhanced lapis blocks just because I've got so many of them on these sides, and I've just done little circular precious stone shapes, one facing this way and one vertically. I don't think I'll worry about texturing the rest because of that. I think I'll just leave it like that, and I'm not going to do the bottoms either. I'm over it. But there we go. So pretty very basic hammer, but it's good to hide my my mob farms. There we go. Is that going down or up? That's going down. Okay. All right. So yeah, I really don't think I've got all that much I really want to do here. So I think what I'm going to do is just submit this. I've got to do a video. So I'll do a video that I can put up on my channel that will just go through each building and the surrounds and have a look up there. The reason I want to do that is because they may end up shutting the season down like a day or two after voting starts, and so voting goes for a week, so most of the voting will just be done from the picture that's on the the picture that's in Discord. So I want to do a run through myself. I won't actually talk. I'll just do a fly around of all of the builds, and let people see it that way. So I'll do that before deadline, which is in 3 days. But what I do want to do there, and then once the voting comes out, I will do or once the top 10 comes out, I will do a run through of all of the top 10 islands. But what I do want to do is I want to do a video which is a deep dive into the custom trees. So I have got custom trees on enabled for Underworld. I just don't have an area for them, and I have been doing some testing down here. So I just need to work out. I want to work out the best way of doing things. But yeah, so that video will be a explanation of how trees grow, explanation of how custom trees grow, and an explanation of how to force the custom trees. Not necessarily the best way, but the way that I do it. So there we go. All right. I'm not quite sure how much footage I've got, so I'll take a break and come back afterwards, either to wrap up or to see what else I can do. So catch you after the break. Okay, welcome back everyone. All right, so I'm just going to finish off the video. I've just submitted my island for the build comp. So the only thing I did up here is I added this pixel art to the side of the hammer. So I've actually also got one on the other side. It's exactly the same. But yeah, so there we go. I did say that I wasn't going to do diamonds, but I did diamonds. So there we go. Okay. All right. I don't know whether I'll get any videos out next week. So essentially what is now going to happen is the build comp finishes tomorrow, a little bit over 24 hours. Sunday. So what's today? So 48 hours. And then so it doesn't say how long it will take for the top 10 to be picked. Hopefully they'll be fairly quick. And then once the top 10 are released, then I'll do a video which does a run through of all of the islands. There we go. So all right, Okay, so yeah, I hope you enjoyed this season. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you in the update in the island run through. But apart from that one, I will see you next season. So yeah, catch you later.